Hello children, welcome to our maths class as our lesson number 4 length is going on. First of all, we will see the learning objectives of today's session to understand the measurement with non-standard unit. First, start with this story. Once there was a pirate. Pirate means a person who attacks and robs ships at sea. Then Mr. Maser, he wanted to bury his treasure. Bury means put or hide underground, and treasure means a collection of precious things such as money, jewelry, or precious metals like diamond, all these things. Okay? Mr. Maser is pirate. Okay, whatever he stole, he wanted to bury this treasure. To keep it safe, he started from a palm tree and carefully counted 8 steps and then stopped. He buried the treasure under the ground. To make sure that he remembered where he buried it, he wrote down on his map 8 steps. He wanted to make sure that he had measured correctly before digging the hole. So, he asked a child to count the number of steps. Mr. Maser was puzzled. Puzzle means confused. Mr. Maser was puzzled. The child took 14 steps from the same tree to the spot for the hole. Had he made a mistake in counting the steps? No. Let's see the question. What do you think can be the reason for the difference in the number of steps? Yes, children, there is a difference in the number of steps because the child's step is small as compared to the Mr. Maser's step. Next question, Mr. Maser realized the problem and then made the following strip according to the length of his feet. Okay? He is using the strip better than taking a few steps to measure the distance. Yes, it is the easy way he made the strip. Just now we have seen the story of Mr. Maser. He make a strip for the measurement. Here I also made a strip for the measurement. As in the yesterday's session, children, I had told you whenever you are doing the measurement, the first rule you have to estimate the length. Then afterwards count the length. See children, use Mr. Maser's tip available in your class to find the length of the following things. First write your estimation and then measure it. First object to be measured, one side of the whiteboard. Now I am going to measure the one side of the whiteboard. Okay. First I will estimate the length, then I will measure the length. See children, this is my strip and this is our smart board. Okay, I was thinking to measure the downside, this side of the whiteboard or smart board. I am thinking here maybe it is 14 strip long. Let's do the counting. First, I will record my estimation here, 14 strips long. Then we will do the measurement with the strip. Now I am doing the measurement. One strip, as I told in yesterday's session, children, where there should be no gap while we are doing the measurement. Start from the point where this end. Okay? One strip, two strip, three strip, four strip, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now children, just now I have measured, the accurate measurement is 16, but I have estimated 14. My estimation is near about. The next one is the length of math book. First, I have to do the estimation. See children, this is my measuring strip and this is our math textbook. Okay? I am thinking my estimation is maybe it is 3 strip long. This textbook is 3 strip long. Let's do it. My estimation is 3 strip long. We will do the measurement. This is our math textbook. Let's do counting. 1 strip, 2 strip. It is less than 3 strips and more than 2 strips. Means it is almost near to 3 strips. Let's record the length. My estimation is 3 strips, but the actual length is almost 3 strips, or you can say more than 3 strips, more than 2 strips, but less than 3 strips. Okay? 3 strips. This is the cupboard. This is small side of the cupboard and this one is the long side of the cupboard. Children, my estimation, I am thinking it will be 9 strips long. Let's do 9 strips long. Let's do 1 strip, 2 strips, 3 strips, 4 strips, 6 strips, 7 strips, 8 strips, 9 strips, more than 9. Okay, it is more than 9. Actual length is little more than 9 but less than 10 strips. Now next, length of the table. Children, this is my table. Now I will count the length with this strip. Children, I am thinking this table may be 10 strips long. This is my estimation. Let's count. Start counting from the corner. 1 strip, 2 strip, 3 strip, 4 strip, 5 strip, 6 strip, 7 strip, 8 strip, 9 strip, 10 strip, 11 strip. It is more than 11 strip but less than 12 strip. It is more than 11 strip. It is more than 11 strip but less than कितने 12. I have shown you the activity like this you have to do at your home. Here they are saying use the same strip, but you make your own strip and then measure your bed, newspaper, your father's trouser, your mother's shawl or scarf with that strip. First you guess here, then first you estimate, first you guess, then afterward do the actual length by using this strip. Make your own strip. Then your school bag, then here you can write your bottle or here you can write your notebook. Okay, First step is you have to do the estimation, then you do the practically you do, then write down your actual length, and then observe is there any difference between your estimation and your actual length. Actual length, how you will write, how I written here like this means it is near to or about, or it is most, almost, okay, like this word you use here, okay, or more than, less than. Mr. Measure strips can be used by all of us to measure the length of a table, whiteboard, etc. There will be no confusion. Okay. Yes, but how can we measure smaller objects like an eraser using that strip? Easy way. Let us divide the strip into the part of equal size. It will help us measure smaller object. Okay, whatever strip you are using for measurement, make equal size 2 pieces, then you can measure the small objects. Then let's see. You had divided the strip into 10 smaller parts by making it as shown below. We have to do this activity now, children. Now use the strip to measure the following lines. One example has been done for you. Okay, children. Now we will make this strip. Here I have made the strip by dividing it into the equal parts, 10 parts. Then we will use this strip for the measurement. You also make the strip at your home and do the measurement in the textbook. See children, here one example has given. It is the strip is here like this, and you also make the strip and then measure these things, these strips. Then here how long it is? It is 7 blocks long. What will come here then? 7 blocks. Okay, what will come here? 7 blocks of your ruler. This is your ruler. You make this ruler at your home and do the measurement like this. Here it will come 3 blocks. Here it will come 4 blocks. Like this ruler you make at your home and do the measurement and write down the answers. Let's see here the next question, children. Using the same ruler what you have made, do the measurement of this pencil, measurement of this coloring brush, this toothbrush. All things you have to measure and write down the answer. Hope children you all understood the concept of measurement by using these strips. In the last session we have learned the measurement of different things with the help of different objects, and in today's session we done the measurement with the help of strip. Okay children, we will meet in our next session. Till that time, goodbye. Have a nice day. Thank you children.